I'm trying to see that everything looks the way it's supposed to. Oh, come on. Come on. I keep losing more people. Okay, yeah, there we go. I just need to hear myself. That'll be good. Come on, me, say something. Okay, there we go. Yep, okay, I heard myself. I'm fine. We're all good. Yeah, chilling out alongside my sister Dragoon, Queen Skyla, as we get ready to depart on our journey, because this is going to feature a very significant milestone for Matthia, because there's only one warrior class that Matthia has left that he does not yet have to experience level 50 or higher. Tonight, though, we hope to bring that to an end and have all of those classes from both A Realm Reborn and Heavensward to have that distinction. Hey there, Miguel, and hey there, Ichigo, and to the rest of our viewers, welcome. Glad to have you with us this evening. So, greetings, people of the world. Matthia back with you here in Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, while Matthia and Skyla may be all prepped and set to go, wielding lances and going in dragoons blazing, that's not the intent tonight. Tonight, our focus will help be to get to experience level 50 as an astrologian for Matthia. As it stands right now, he is at level 49, so he only needs one more level to get to the coveted level 50. So, we are going to go ahead and get Matthia all set to go with his astrologian outfit, the clown costume. I did see that he does need repairs, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that before we get started. But yeah, at this point, what it will take to get Matthia to level 50 is one more level. But he'll need to go and get over 500,000 points to reach the coveted level 50 milestone. This should take me a leveling roulette, a Palace of the Dead run, and a Guild Test roulette. Unless, of course, the leveling roulette is a freak, and then I will be not happy. Skyla may be at AFK. Let me see if she wants to come alongside me, because she's the only other person on tonight. Come on, leveling that. That with me. Or who knows, maybe we can even ask Aika. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Because yeah, she may be AFK. Let's say hello to Aika and see if we can get her to come with us if possible. Hey there, Star Knight, good to have you with us this evening. Welcome aboard. And let's ask Aika. Yeah, let's see if she's compelled to come and join us. Maybe we'll be fortunate and we'll have someone accompany us. Oh, we have a new viewer joining us tonight, Lonex Wolf 10. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Nice to welcome you to my channel and glad to have you with us this evening. And thank you for the Dragoon video, for appreciating the Dragoon videos, the tutorials. I'm glad that you found those useful. yeah, I'm glad that we get to have someone joining us this evening who does like that sort of thing. So thank you very much, Lonex, for your support for the Dragoon tutorials. I hope to put out a few more for different classes as we get closer to Stormblood. But tonight it's not about the Dragoon, it's about Mathia's astrologing getting to experience level 50. Oh, that's cool there, Lone. Well done. Oh, you're still not able to use level 60 roulette? Okay, let me show you the list before we get started then. Level 60 dungeons. So these are the ones under level 60. These are all the side quest dungeons and former main story dungeons. So you have Etherochemical Research Facility and Neverreap, Fractal Continuum, St. Mosian's Arboretum, Hard Mode of Pharaoh Sirius, the Anti-Tower, Hard Mode of Lost City of Amdapor, Sorkai, Hard Mode of Hullbreaker Isle, Zelphatal, and Great Gooball Library Hard Mode. Now, as stated, Etherochemical Research Facility, the Anti-Tower, Sorkai, and Zelphatal are all main story quests. They're all main story dungeons. Everything else is a side dungeon. So yeah, let's ask Aika if she's all set. So yeah, there aren't as many on the list as there were for Aromi Born there, Star Knight. But, oh, let's ask her, can I heal? And I would not want to make the mistake of us both going in on our respective astrologians. Oh, you're welcome there, Star Knight. Okay, I guess Aika's gonna take her bard. That's alright. Okay, now I guess we are all set. Let's go ahead and queue in. Yeah, I'm sure that Palace of the Dead has also been beneficial for your leveling there, Lonex. But of course there are other things as well, such as the brand new ring that you get over at the Hall of the Novice, which gives you the 30% experience point boost up to and including level 30. That also is a significant thing to have. But yeah, there are a whole bunch of options for doing grinding. Plus, don't forget to take the opportunity to do the side quests as well, so that you can get gear for free. Because there are quests that do offer that. Alright, so what do we draw for the leveling roulettes? It's going to be a short one. It's going to be Halatali. And we may have two first-timers accompanying us. A rookie Marauder and a rookie Archer. Well, hopefully we don't pull too much. Yep, lead on there, Tank. It's up to you. Yeah, we'll see how our rookie Marauder handles the aggro situation. Well, already Aika's pulling pretty hard. And given that Aika's in level 60 gear, it will be harder for her. Or rather, it will be harder for the tank to hold aggro. Should also eat my extra buff stuff, as well as my squadron battle manual to get that extra little experience point boost. Yep, we want to go to the left. Yeah, if you're playing this and you've got the second lieutenant in your grain company, do not hesitate to build that up. Do not hesitate to do stuff that would get your grain company seals that you can then use to pay your squadron and get them leveled up so that you can be able to make them good enough that they can go on quests where they can get you stuff like the Squadron Battle Manual, which gives you a 15% experience increase for each kill. In dungeons, it's really useful and really effective. Oh, yeah, that gas bomb had a beat on me. Oh, we're gonna have to try and get away from him as much as possible. Oh, I'm curious, what outfit is that Aika's wearing? It's kind of got my attention. What is that? Oh, okay, it's not what I thought. Alright there, Muriel. Those guys are optional. You want to... So yeah, I guess we have to point her in the direction to the end, to the goal. Of course, we won't stop her if she wants to try and take her on more enemies for extra experience. Oh, Aika, no! Well, here's question number one. Why are you drinking soda near electronics? Oh, Aika. And it's already well documented within our free company that Aika's PC is pretty old as it is. And yeah, right now we're doing everything we can. Oh, I was about to say I just saved her. But sadly it was not meant to be. Yeah, get out of there. That's the death zone. Oh, revive. Okay. Yeah, back just in time. Now I'm gonna be healing myself. Take your revive there, tank. Ah! Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. Because, yeah, unlike the Paladin that uses MP to hold aggro, the Marauder needs TP to hold aggro. Alright. Back on your feet there, young lady. Yeah, careful of the bombs. If I don't hurry, they're gonna die again. Yeah, if I don't hurry back to them, they will die again. No, crap! Crap, healer! Heal! Come on, quickly! Keep her alive. Because I don't have Benefit 2. Actually, I could use Stella. That would also work. Because, yeah, at this level I don't have the use of regen. Or its astrologian equivalent. Alright. We're in the corner to get ready to take on mini-boss number 1, the Fire Main. All set to go whenever you're ready. Let's do it! Oh wait a minute, where's this guy going? I think he's trying to get after Aika, but Aika's hiding behind the bonfire. And thus the boss can't go anywhere. I think it's impressive that you're able to shoot from behind the bonfire. I think that's really cool that you can do that. Yeah, Aika might be up to focus on killing the ads herself. Because of course this is also going to be a new experience for her sister Archer. Whoa, trying to put in some theatrics there, Hillary. Trying to put on a show. Yeah, Spartan training indeed. A bit. Definitely a bit. No, need is a little bit more depth coming from over there, which Aika is certainly providing. Looking good so far. Now it's time for the double rounds. Yeah, I think that's what she's using there, Star Knight. Thing is, she needs to get her MP back. Or rather, her TP, not her MP, her TP. Yeah, I think Hillary has just realized what happens if you allow fire to get too close. Yeah. Play with the fire and you'll get burned. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Hillary realized what was going on and started to help out. Yeah, good job. Yeah, in that last round, in that last barrage of fire, they don't just come from one urn, they come from two of them. Well, there we go. First opponent down. I'm the only one who can need this. Because since everyone is not magic based, they can only greed for it. Of course I'm not going to use it, it's all going to be for Grand Company seals. Alright, let's march down the field. Now we get to have fun with insects. Yeah, this is probably my favorite part of Halatali, for no other reason than the fact that we get to turn on the chain winches, and when we do, like, we don't know what we're gonna get out of it. Like, optimistically, you want to get the lightning sprites. Oh crap! I can't turn that on yet because, yeah, our tank is already pulled. And of course, this is their first time. They won't know about the rule about turning those switches on, or the winches in this case. Oh, poisoned. All right, let's remedy that situation. There we go. There we go. And now just the python remains. So we can get of them quickly and then focus our attention on the winches. Okay, Aika's got winch number 1. The optimum result, 3 lightning sprites. That's exactly what we're looking for, because that'll give us the most experience. If we get a treasure chest, of course, we get no experience off of that, and if it's a bomb, we have to try and burn it down as quickly as we can in the hope that we'll get experience. And whoa! I think the tank may be in over our head here dealing with half a dozen lightning sprites, but hey, it's all worth it because we're going to get the most optimum result in terms of experience gains. That line of sight, what are you talking about? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to pretty much be spamming Benefic right now. And hey there, Yami, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Welcome aboard. Well, for me there, Yami, my main focus has been dealing with trying to get Matthia and Corinne's Wondrous Tales books as full as possible. But then this afternoon, late this afternoon, I went because I don't have cable anymore and haven't had it since last year. So if there's a sporting event that's going on that piques my interest, I have to go to a place like a restaurant to go watch it. So I went down to a nearby bar / restaurant and watched the final round of the Masters golf tournament. And it was quite an intense finish. It came down to sudden death. And Sergio Garcia, who, as a 19-year-old back in '99, came within one stroke of beating Tiger Woods to win a major championship and hasn't been close to success since, finally won a major championship today. And did it in sudden death at the Masters this afternoon. So yeah, a lot of people who follow golf are really happy to see Sergio Garcia get the major championship glory that has been eluding him for the last 18 years. And he did it over Justin Rose, who's already won a major championship, but who himself had to go for a long time without winning a major championship himself. So yeah, definitely, it was definitely worthwhile this evening. And hey, the food was good too. That's just as important as getting to watch the sport itself. If you mean late in the evening there, Ichigo, then you're right. Okay. Yep, hit the switch there, Muriel. Yes! 3 in a row. I've never had this happen before. Where the first 3 winters were all lightning sprites. Yay us. This is very fortuitous. This is very fortuitous for us because that's more experience that comes our way. Yeah, we'll get these things down. Yeah, Muriel giving it everything she's got with her overpower. Trying to make sure to not leave a shadow of doubt. Oh, crap. Yeah, this thing came right to us. Usually we go to the enemies, but this python decided that he wasn't even going to wait for an invitation. He's just gonna come say hello right away. Oh, the poison cured. There we go. And the python goes down. Next up. Yeah, I think our tank's starting to get the hang of it now. Alright. Start wounding this guy. And meanwhile we'll deal with the tank's poison. And switch right back to healing. Yeah. Can't waste a moment. Not like the new Kings of Leon song. Yeah, I was wondering what that song was called, and then finally some DJ finally said what it was. It's called Waste a Moment. Yeah, I've always enjoyed Kings of Leon's music. They've always been a good band. Oh wow, 4 of them have lightning sprites. Wow, random number generator being very generous to the 3 of us who are actually gaining experience levels. Like, yeah, continue with the generosity by all means. Oh yeah, I did there, Star Knight. I did. Well, that's because Ravana and Bismarck and some of the other primals within Heavensward can't be done unsynced because, of course, they're within Heavensward, not a realm reborn. Oop. But yeah, that's pretty much common knowledge at this point. And eventually it'll get to the point where we'll be able to take advantage of the extreme primals within Heavensward being unsynced too. Which means we could also get a better shot at clearing the Alexander Savage levels, which would actually be nice. Because Aaliyah, who used to come with us on the primal runs, offered me an opportunity to come help him clear the Savage version of Alexander level 9. All 5 of them! Yes! First time ever to have that happen. That is awesome. That is the maximum experience obtainable. And we're getting it. Hello, hello. Is this a good omen for us tonight? I hope it is. I really hope it is. Keep our tank alive, of course. But yeah, I've never had this happen before where every chain winch activated in Halatali through a run of Halatali had a trio of lightning sprays on it. That has never happened before until now. Like that is like a huge amount of experience points we gained. Like 1,500 points per lightning sprite. Like on those 5 chain winches alone, we got over 22,000 experience points. That's a huge deal. 40. Yeah, obviously it's synced down, so the maximum he can be is 23. He is currently at 49. His current experience level is 49 there, Yami. So that is the focus of this evening's webcast, is to get Matthia to 50, and then have him take on the challenge for the Astrologian at level 50. That is tonight's intention. Oh, look out! Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure we stay clear of all that mess. Yeah, Tank probably not aware to not staying in the water while it's turned purple. But she is new to this, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Oh, well done there, Star Knight. Congrats. Congratulations on the clear. Yeah, it's good to see you guys are moving up in the world. And it always is satisfying when I know that my viewers and our friends are able to succeed with their own journeys in this game. And hello to the viewers who are just joining us this evening. Welcome to tonight's stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, I'll of course be staying true to myself and playing as Dragoon. We'll see what we can accomplish as Stormblood gets underway in a couple of months. Let me ask, Yami, does Red Mage interest you at all? Because I know everyone is asking about what class are they going to play if they wanted to main as a Stormblood class, and so yeah, I guess you're one of those people that is choosing to avoid that. But that's okay. Like, not everyone's gonna choose to play as a Red Mage or a Samurai. They're going to want to stay true to what they know best. Well, there's always something to do there, Star Knight. Like, you can always work on another class like I'm doing this evening. Because yeah, I'm doing that for Matthia. Eventually I'll be continuing that sort of thing with Corinne as well. Plus on top of that, once the Stormblood main story is done, the initial main story, I'll have to focus on creating a new Warrior of Light for the expansion beyond Stormblood. Because of course, within my Final Fantasy XIV canon, every different story will bring a new Warrior of Light. So I'll have to begin working on that character. And I'm not sure if I want it to be... Well, it's going to obviously be a Dragoon. Like, I'm going to stay true to my original class, the class that I know the best. But the thing I'm thinking about is, how do I want to have this character be? Do I want to start with a brand new character from scratch? Or do I want it to be one of my alts that I don't use very often, if ever? Like, there are, if you've seen and Lone can probably attest to this if he's still watching, he can probably attest to the fact that my first Dragoon video on how to play Lancer from experience level 1 to 30 involved me creating a new character for that tutorial and grinding that one up to level 30. So I could easily grind that character up to get him through A Realm Reborn's main story and Stormblood's, and then Heavensward, and then through Stormblood, and then into the next expansion beyond Stormblood. And then, of course, there's the two that I created last year for the live streams where I did the series of intro quests for both Lim Salaminsa and for Ul'dah. But if I was to use one of them, then I would have to more than likely use a Fantasia on one of the two of them, because I don't want my Warrior of Light, I don't want my Azure Dragoon to be a Lalafell or a Rogadin. Which I know would probably sound like offensive to people who really like Lalafells and or Rogadin, but the fact of the matter is I want to like have some sense of continuity. Like, I do want to show off the various races, and I haven't ruled out possibly using an Aura as a Warrior of Light for the expansion beyond Stormblood. Yeah, it'll all ultimately decide on how I want to go about it. We're definitely getting rid of the sprites, no problem. But yeah, I'm always thinking like a step ahead, and who am I going to use beyond Stormblood? Because it's no secret that I'll be playing the main story here within my Final Fantasy XIV canon for Stormblood with Corinne. Like, that much is pretty well known at this point. It's just a matter of who do I want to have become the Warrior of Light after Corinne for the expansion beyond Stormblood. Oop, look out! Oh, fire coming back. And the fire's back for more. Oop. Yeah, get rid of these things. Are these things actually whistling as they're dying? I don't think I ever noticed it before, but I think these Demantius and Noxious are actually whistling as they're dying. Anyway, that's a 250,000 points experience bonus for the clear there. Yeah, I'm afraid not there, Yami. We'll give this one to the tank. She did a decent job for her first time out. We'll give her a thank you. And there we go. Actually, Star Knight, from my personal experience, I found Paladin to be the easiest of the 3 tank classes to hold aggro on. And Skyla's still fixated on her one spot. Oh, of course, Aika. I mean, it's always nice when we can have Aika come along. Alright, we'll disband party and we'll move on then. We'll go directly to Guildhouse Roulette. And they do need a healer for this one. Instant queue, that's good. Oh, good job there, Yami. Well done. But yeah, I am thinking about doing Paladin as Gladiator / Paladin as my next set of tutorials, because I do have Matthia at 60 as a Paladin, Corinne too. Plus, I can always use my Rogadin that I have, who I started out as a Gladiator. I can grind him up to 30, and then have him do the tutorial with him. Alright, where's our 2 DPS? Yeah, the tank and healer already. Where are our DPS? Yeah, that is a very indispensable skill there, Star Knight, absolutely. Oh, come on, DPS number 2, where are you? Don't leave us hanging here. But that's what he did. Or she. Yeah, who are we to determine what the other DPS could have been? Yeah, because we don't actually know who we're fighting alongside until we actually get into the battle. Ooh, we got this one. I can work with this. Just need to make sure I can stay on helping the 2 rookies here, especially the tank, because the tank will need to be constantly moving in order to avoid the worst of this. Yeah, one of the best things I like to do is to stand on this stump, or rather this fallen log, because it gets me, like, A, the best vantage points, and B, I'm never too far away from being able to provide healing to my tank. It's also really good, it's really helpful on other mage casters, as well as Archer too. Archer would also be indispensable to stand at this vantage point. Of course, if the Bat Trap decides to focus their shot on me, then I have no choice but to move. Like right here. It actually forced me to come away from the log, so I have to step away from it in order to get closer to my tank. Let's see if we can get the poison off them. There we go. Alright. Wow, that hit all 3 of them. Should I hit the Check to hit the summoner though. Because yeah, summoner obviously a mage. I'm a bit surprised to see they got a bit too close. Oh, I've got some unwanted company right here near the end. Oh yeah, stay alive there, summoner. Oh, there we go, we got it. We got it. Yeah, not a bad effort at all from this group. You're the only one that doesn't have an enhanced class, so we'll give it to the rogue. Yeah, the rogue was the only one who didn't have an enhanced class, so best to give it to them. And I got all 3 commendations. I got all 3! Okay, so obviously to keep the journey going, to get ourselves ever close to level 50, we've got to go now to Quarry Mill for a series of 10 Palace of the Dead levels. Okay, have a good night there, Yami, and thanks for coming to join us this evening. Okay, and Scarlet did log out eventually. I mean, yeah, she had been AFK for a while. Micah logs out and Cynthia comes on. Maybe she'll join us in the stream chat. Or better yet, maybe she'll join us actually in game with the Palace of the Dead run. Well, yeah, see what I see? Yeah, we found another Mikote trying to hang on to dear life riding on the egg mount from Hatching Tide. See if I can persuade Cynthia to accompany me. Oh, locked out, then locked back in. Oh, hello there, Skyla. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you if you want to accompany me to Palace of the Dead, because I only need 130,000 more points to get Matthia to an experience level 50 astrologian, so I'd love to have you come along, be there at my side when the milestone is achieved. I mean, it looks like Silver Dream here is content to just hang on for dear life. Okay, let's invite you right now. Hold more region to levy 2. Well done there. To Shadow Maiden. Yeah, we're just gonna chill out, I guess, until we got Skyla's character Cynthia with us. Oh, well, there goes the Mikote on the egg. And is that thing purple? Or is it pink? I can't tell because it's evening. It could also be a very pale red for all I know. I mean, it is hard to tell when it's night out what color this chocobo is. What color do you guys think it is? You know, we're just looking right at it, and we don't know. It's hard to tell in this light what color it is. Oh, someone's got fireworks. Yeah, I think so too there, Ichigo. What's the... Alright, we don't need any of this stuff. We don't need the high potions. Or the animal hide. Because, yeah, that stuff doesn't even sell for really anything. Neither does Nirvana's Four Wings, sadly. Which is a shame. Basically copying Ichigo's answer there, Miguel. Or is that genuinely what you believe? I mean, if I look at it from this side, maybe use the moonlight instead of the light coming off of something like the lantern over there or the carbuncle. Might help give us a better idea of what this thing looks like. Oh, it's gonna get pulled away by its owner. But yeah, it does look more purple from this angle. Yeah, I mean, looking at it in the under the moonlight. Yeah, there it is, full moon. Yeah, looking at it under moonlight, it definitely looks more purple than red or pink. Oh, I was about to say, is this person using the Play Dead emote? But no, it's just a female Mikote who's just chilling out. The heck was that? Oh, someone was holding a sparkler that they got from the Palace of the Dead. Yeah, we're just waiting on Skylar to be ready with... Wait a minute. Okay, your character's name is Ray Spec, but you're playing as a female? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it can be weird sometimes. Yeah, I got a female, is it Elizin? I can't really tell. It's hard to tell if this is an Elizin or a female Hyur Highlander. I mean, it's about the same heights. I mean, it should come down to the ears, but I can't really tell if they're the actual Elizin ears or not from this angle. Anyway, we were just waiting on Cynthia to join us within the South Shroud. And once she has done that... Oh, this person is playing as an astrologian too. Alright. Yeah, Cynthia's up to 39 on a monk. Well done. The way she has her arms crossed. So that's how you figure it out? You know, like, I can tell what a person's race is just by the way they cross their arms. Like, I've never heard of that method to determine a character's race before. I've never seen this particular group. Oh yeah, they must have a different name from before because they were found over 2 years ago. Yeah, there's Cynthia decked out in the Ida outfit. Thank you for coming along to join me on this journey, which could very well put me over the top to getting to level 50 as an astrologian. Very much appreciative of having you with me. You may have noticed she recently got her hair changed to go with a black and gold dye with the black hair with the gold streaks down the back. I don't think I've ever seen this particular hairstyle on a female Mikote before. And I do, of course, have Rika. Like, I've never seen this particular hairstyle on a female Mikote before. Maybe it looks different because of the fact that Cynthia has the Ida cap on. I mean, I'm sure she'll probably explain it to me as we go along, but for now, let's go ahead and enter Palace of the Dead. We'll start from the 21, because that should be enough. Oh, her progression data is different. We have to do the 31. Okay, yeah, I have to clear a spot. I have to clear a spot, unfortunately. Matched from floor 1. Oh, hello. Wow. Jumping into the river. Trying to use stealth tactics, maybe. Yeah, I guess to train for this Palace of the Dead run, she's gonna run laps around Quarry Mill. Either that or just chill out by the lantern and try not to burn her cat parts with the lantern. Yeah, like the way that she was sitting down in front of the lantern, it looked like she had them the lantern between her legs. Which, no offense, Scala, but that's what it looked like. Okay. Let's go ahead and follow our tank. Of course, I have no use of Protect until level 10. And I'm gonna end up pulling aggro when the what? Okay. That's different. Oh, cool. Probably a poster or a post from Shinny. Alright, you're gone. Oh, we're left one behind. Then our exit portal's over here. Oh, I'm not high enough yet. It's only one more level. Yeah, Scala, we're waiting on you. Alright. Let's advance further. Right, next. Fortune smiles upon you, possibly. And we're going this way. Well, it smells enough for us to find a spot for us to get abandoned coffer from. So yeah, that's always good. Alright, there we go. I'm worried about Skyla, that if she stays in one spot too long, that the other two might want to vote her out. Yeah, bring it over here. Really? Yeah, that's not what I want to see happen. And of course, conveniently, the Pomander of Safety we get right after that. Yeah, that was unfortunate. What are you doing playing with waymarks? Oh. Of course, you got your ice cream. Yeah, it is so good. Go ahead and get this treasure chest. Yeah, kind of a catch-22, like, you don't want to get left behind and miss out on the points, but at the same time you also don't want your ice cream to melt. Yeah, I was actually telling Skylar a couple months ago when we were celebrating Valentine's Day / her birthday together. Wow, that was an abrupt end to the music. That was an abrupt end to the level up jingle. Anyway, I was telling her a couple months ago when we were celebrating her birthday and Valentine's Day together, because they're 2 days apart, a food company where I live here in Canada actually came out this year with a birthday cake cookie, and so that's something that they created because the company is 125 years old this year. So in celebration of that, they came out with a birthday cake cookie. And so suffice it to say, it's a pretty nice cookie, and it's really enjoyable. But there's only one supermarket that I can find it in. Even though it's the company that makes these cookies is a national brand. Even though the company that makes these cookies is a national brand, and they are pretty well known. I'm surprised that I only know of one supermarket chain that sells them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that they have that. It's just a shame that it's so rare, basically. All right, next. Oh, we got a buff this round. It looks like we can only go one direction. That's what makes you beautiful. Yeah, I had to. Alright. Break these things down. And another level gained. I'm in double digits, which means I cannot cast Protect. Oh, what happened? Oh, that happened. I think our Bard is trying to encourage a little more speed. Well, we do have haste on us, so. I've always been surprised that haste is not an ability you can get through any of the classes. There, finally dealt with this bat. Yeah, I was just dealing with a pest. A bit too late for that one. Oh, what's wrong there, Scala? At least we're getting rid of all the traps. Yeah, we'll get rid of them all. And by all, we'll get rid of them all, I mean we'll get rid of all the enemies. That is what I meant to say. Oh wow, you just came out of nowhere. That was just straight out of the blue. Yeah, let's go around the corner. Primarily because this is where our exit is. Let's go ahead and... oh, not yet. And not everyone benefited from my cast. There we go. Oh, you don't care for One Direction? Okay. Alright, I didn't know. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to use the title "What Makes You Beautiful" as kind of a meme because it just works so well. It really does just work perfectly as a meme whenever you say the words One Direction in the same sentence together. But yeah, it really does set itself up for that to happen. Now we're gonna have to chase the tank here. Oh no, this isn't the tank, this is the Bard. There's the tank. Star Knight, don't do something you'll regret. Alright. Oh, they left the chest behind. Oh, pick it up for us. Oh, Bard, you're gonna have to run quite a bit. But not into that. Yeah, that's not quite what I meant. Not quite what I meant there. Yeah, Bard's gonna have to wait until this debuff comes off. Which even in itself can be frustrating because it takes 30 seconds. But yeah, I guess Star Knight is very familiar with the One Direction discography. Alright. Don't use them all on yourself. Save some for the rest of us. Well, actually, we are on floor 9, so probably not all that surprising that we're using all the buffs we can now. And wow, that's crazy that we're already on floor 9 in less than 13 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's taken us only 13 minutes. It feels like it's taken us a little longer than that. I personally am very surprised by how fast we've been flying through this. And I really haven't even needed to heal that much. All I've had to do is just cast magic for attacking purposes by and large. Alright, got that one down. At least I have Exalted Detriment now if I need it. Oh crap, that's Final Sting. Well, at least you got me to heal ya. Alright. Oh, we're not gonna fight them? Alright. Well, they are both hornets. I can understand the exercising of caution. That's what you go with there, Star Knight? I guess someone else will use this. Hog wants to play the succubus role. Alright. Very well. As the dancing Matthia goes off on her monk expedition. Alright, keep the bard healed. Oh, yep, there we go. I was about to say, like, we still need to keep going, but like, done already? Yeah, that's just how fast this thing went by. That is just how fast this thing went by. Like, if you blinked, you were gonna miss a lot. So, was this enough to put me over the top? Or do we need to do another 10 floors? It's enough! It's enough, and I have experience level 50. And Cynthia's 40 on her monk. Oh, I know that now I can change gear, but we're gonna be doing that outside. But the last significant milestone for Matthia has now been achieved. Level 50 on all classes. And props to Cynthia as well for getting to 40. So, yeah, as daytime has arrived, confirmed that it is purple on this chocobo. So yeah, what do you say we change outfits, shall we? Not only that, we're also changing globes. Where's our outfit? Because, yeah, my glamour for my healers is my Ceremony of Eternal Bonding tuxedo. And let's make sure we get everything on here. Fending, slaying, aiming, slaying, fending, healing. Getting down here. Sort. Aiming, casting, healing. Slaying, aiming, casting, healing. There we go. 127. So get this enhanced, then I can have Matthia have from 129. Fortunately, I do not have that because in terms of currency, I only have one Tombstone of Poetics. I used the previous 900 to get the Ironworks Astrologians item that I now possess. And yeah, that is a Lalafell ninja standing next to us. Whoa, this thing's got some fancy action on it. But then again, it is an Ironworks thing, so it's got dramatics to it as well. Yeah, look how much content Matthia is just holding this thing up. I'm impressed with how Garland Ironworks was able to craft this thing to make it levitate. Yeah, that's really cool. And Matthia looks so happy because now he has the last hurdle on his to-do list now cleared. And he couldn't be happier, but the happiness will be all the more sweeter once we complete the level 50 Astrologian challenge. So Cynthia, thank you so much for accompanying me on this journey. It's nice to have you here for the big finish. Yeah, I got in with 9,000 points above. it was enough to get me 9,000 points clear into level 50. Which in of itself is pretty amazing. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I'm probably gonna be like really, really close. Well, in this instance, I was on the correct side of being really, really close. Alright. You still with me there, Skylar? Oh, well, Never Summer certainly spent a lot of time in the Palace of the Dead. Yeah, thank you so much for coming with me on this journey, Cynthia. I appreciate it so much. Well, so since that's taken care of, well, yeah, there she goes. Okay, so that is a... Well, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, all of a sudden, bang, she breaks out the bikini. But yeah, she is, also got the 2015 All Saints Wake glamour for her Black Mage, just as Matthia does. Just as Corinne does, too. Yeah, that looks good on you there, Cynthia. And I also like how the highlights really match with the jack-o'-lantern tie. Yeah, the highlights in her hair really match with the jack-o'-lantern tie. That looks really good. Well, I wish we could continue to enjoy being around Cynthia, but we have a job to do. There is one last level 50 challenge for us to take, and it awaits us in Ishgard. Let's go there right now. And so, how will my 127 Astrologian fare in the level 50 challenge? It's rare to see a blue sky in Ishgard, but it could be a sign. I mean, we've had a lot of good signs so far this evening. Will they continue into our level 50 Astrologians challenge? Right, here we go. Back to the Astrologicon. If you were with us before, you'll be familiar with the fact that Jean Quinard's attempt to persuade the people of Ishgard to be embracing of Leveva's Charlatan style of being an astrologian is starting to actually bear fruit. But there are also those within the circle within Ishgard who want nothing to do with it and want to even go so far as to possibly even, from what I could gather, even go and kill Leveva. But we won't know until we take on this level 50 challenge. So, let's speak with Jean Quinard for the level 50 Astrologian challenge entitled Loved by the Sun. Jean Quinard is nigh ready to burst with excitement. Make the Viscount wait any longer, and there's certain to be a wardrobe malfunction. This is not the Super Bowl. Lady Leveva tells me that you are nearly ready to open the 6th and final gate. Yes, I said final. We all know there are 7 heavens, but opening the 7th is impossible. Well, except upon death, of course. An attempt to attune to the pole star will be sheer madness and most certainly spell your doom. Oh, but look at me, even now attempting to tutor the great Matthia, when it is obvious your talent far surpasses mine. Forgive me. Lady Leveva has yet to depart for the location of the final gate. Doubtless she fears yet another bandit attack, but whatever the reason, she remains on the 2nd floor and has asked that you visit her at your earliest convenience. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. I guess we're going to get our ability first, then we get the actual combat. Laveva? You have come far since that fateful day our paths first crossed in the Black Shroud. And now, here we are, on the cusp of your attunement with the Sixth Heaven. Time truly waits for no man, does it? Well, I've made you wait for nearly 2 years. Before we set forth on this task, I wish to teach you a second set of stars, the Nocturnal Sect. The Nocturnal Sect contains those celestial bodies ruled by the 2 moons. I say 2 because since the dawn of astrology, disciples of our field have used Dalamud in their readings. Now, even after the false moon's fall, its position, or should I say, its absence, yet has influence over our fates. Interesting. Whereas the sun and the diurnal stars represent the self-expression, the active, and the nocturnal stars represent the unconscious, the passive, Dalamud represents, and still does represent the uncontrollable. Its power has the ability to quicken the senses as well as provide added protection from the unknown, things beneficial when pursuing one's fates. So, we gain the ability to gain Nocturnal Sect. Increases healing magic potency by 10%, while adding a damage nullifying barrier to certain actions. Also reduces energy generation. Cannot be used with Diurnal Sects. Alright. I imagine at one point you're going to have me use that. Well, in any event, now we can do it from 2 different perspectives, but now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The level 50 Astrologian Challenge entitled Spearheading Initiatives. Laveva appears anxious. It might be in your best interest not to keep her waiting any longer. Agreed. Now that you have the knowledge of the second sect, I believe you are ready to attune with the final constellation. The location of the next lesson is actually not far. I assume your travels are taking you to Camp Dragonhead? Excellent. Yeah, far too many times. I, as always, will go ahead to make my formal readings. If each of our previous outings are any indication, the bandits or chariots will most certainly jump at this opportunity, so I would have Kimperan scout the area ahead of time and report any suspicious activity to the knights garrisoned at the camp. Let someone else bloody their hands for a change, I say. Feel free to tell Janquin all of our plans, though I do not doubt he already has some of his own. Yeah, we are kind of expecting Janquin to stand us up again because he hasn't been with us in the last 2 challenges at 40 or 45. Lady Laveva has already departed? Well, then she must have leaped from the window, for I did not see her use the front door. I dare say that means we'll be traveling alone. Of course I will be attending. Why wouldn't I be? Because you're more desperate to fraternize with people? Well, in any event, let's warp to Camp Dragonhead. Yeah, your intent to accompany me is sincere this time, then. Then I shall hold you to it. So let's find out what happens when we arrive. Okay, so we gotta go over to the north side. So yeah, there is our expected battle. And it would be in my best interest to cast Protect. What's the difference between Diurnal Sect? Reduces weapon skill cast time and recast time, spell cast time and recast time, and auto attack delay by 5% while adding a regen effect to certain actions. Also reduces energy generation. Okay. Well, as much as yeah, here's where it gets interesting. To use Diurnal Sect would mean I would be faster, but using Nocturnal Sect would mean I would be able to heal better. So yeah, hard choice. To be faster or to be more powerful. That's basically what it comes down to choose between the two. I think it will be in my best interest to use Diurnal Sect and be faster. If it doesn't work out, I can always switch over. but I know that my main focus will need to be on... Well, let's recast my Protect just to be safe. And then, of course, drawing cards, casting stuff like my Regen, Expected Benefic, and other things like that. So, alright, Lady Laveva, let's go. Now, I will be honest, I have had difficulty clearing level 50 healer challenges in the past. Hopefully, that will not be an issue here with Astrologian. Matthia and Jean Quinard? Well then, it appears giving my constellation map to that Astrologian Wraithfrost was unwise, as my readings for the location of the sixth heaven have proven slightly off. However, a second calculation has shown that we are close. The optimal location lies just to the north of here in a derelict tower known as the Steel Vigil. You look like the look of the learned about you. Might I ask if you've seen this star map before? It was on the person of an Astrologian who came to us seeking help after being attacked. Yeah, there is someone else here. That is my map. The one I gifted the Astrologian in Wraithfrost. Do you mean to tell me she was set upon again? Your map? Well then I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me for questioning. The Astrologian claims she wrested this child from one of her assailants before escaping their grasp. Lady Laveva, why would you assault the self-same one you risked your life saving? Because she did not, my lord. Why would you even think something so foolish? This must be some sort of misunderstanding. I was present at the assault. We saved the young maid of which you speak from a party of bandits, and Lady Laveva gave her own constellation map to replace the one damaged by her assailants. My lord Matthia here was also witness to these proceedings. Well, we have our own witnesses who say otherwise, so until we can have a trial and an adjudicator who can pass his judgment, this Laveva will have to come in for questioning, for she herself has admitted the map is hers. We don't have time for this. It's alright, I have naught to hide. Any arguing here will not bring us any closer to the truth. If anything, I wish to confront this woman who would bring false accusations against those who saved her life. I think I know what's going on. Very well then, take me where you will. I shall answer all of your questions, and you will soon learn who is sporting falsehoods. My friends, you need not worry over much, for I shall be in the company of Temple Knights, where no harm might befall me. Oh, Lady Laveva, you have no idea. I will return once I have proven my innocence. Oh, I don't think it's going down like that. Voldemort's behind this plan, I can tell. The chief astrologer here in the Central Highlands. Yeah, go ahead. Be on your way. Yeah, something off? No, Hon Crotha! That knight was the self-same astrologer whom we saved in Waldona. The astrologer who now claims we attacked her! Yeah, you saw something was off? Are you saying the astrologer was a temple knight? No, listen, my lord. I'm saying the astrologer is no more an astrologer than she is a knight. I'm saying we've been played. We've fallen victim to a ruse that has landed Lady Laveva in the hands of those who have been attempting to kill her since she set foot in Eorzea. Then you're saying she won't be safe in the presence of those Temple Knights. Because they're not Temple Knights. Those weren't Temple Knights, my lord. However, they were wearing the colors of our Knights Most Heavenly, and if we were to assault them near the Heavenly Garrison Camp Dragonhead, we would be stuck full of arrows before anyone asked us why we even drew blades. No, we must shadow Lady Laveva's captors and wait for an opportunity to take her back. How exciting! Can I take point? No? Oh, of course not. Don't worry, we've got you. Just keep up. Holy cow, we gotta get through all that? Now, are we... Yeah. So, yeah, we're not actually going to attack them. We're just following them to the Steel Vigil. We're just following them to the Steel Vigil very slowly. And sadly, as you can see, I walk faster than they do. Which means we're taking our sweet freaking time We're taking our sweet time to get to the Steel Vigil, where Lady Lavavia will likely be struck down. Unless we can save her, of course. Okay, why is that group going to the right? Yeah, how come they're not all marching in formation the way they're supposed to be? Yeah, obviously we're not gonna fight them. There's like 10? Bring us some meat for the journey home. Slay them without attracting attention? So as in go now? I may regret this. In fact, I'm regretting it right now. This was a bad idea. Wait a minute, who died? Oh, what the? Okay, I read that wrong. But isn't that who we were going after, though? Alright, try that again. Do your march. Yeah, now we gotta draw this crap out again. But yeah, I definitely read that wrong. Good thing I have you guys. Help me figure this crap out. Alright. The right side starts to break rank. Of course, our quarry is at the top right. Should see the prompt. Alright. Crap. Wait a minute, I gotta kill her before she dies. Wait a minute. How come it's green this time? We did kill her. I should not have had that second ale. So you're gonna go take a piss? Oh yeah, you go do that. You go do that while... Well, they're down a hurry. Airship, what? And get it down. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Well, you still okay there, Kimperan? Who breaks back next? We cannot wait for stragglers to fall in. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to not draw attention to myself here. Like, I'm actually surprised that we did not attract any attention at all. Because, yeah, that was a bit too close for comfort. Oops, nope. Here, let me give you a... not quite. Chase? Up next? Can I jump this wall? Oh, no, wait. Okay, so... yeah, when that person breaks rank, we don't have to... Are you kidding? Are you really kidding? Is it a good idea for me to go after this guy? I guess so. But yeah, really? Are we really having this again? Alright. Their heater's gone. So is that 4 now we've killed off? Well, we made it to the end of the road. We made it to the end of the road. Yeah. As a Dragoon, this is actually familiar territory to us. Oh yeah, she is... got her hands chained. And she's being sent to this man. Just as I expected, these tools have led me straight to the answers I've sought since my arrival in this backwoods realm. And if I'm not mistaken, my trusted companions should be arriving right about... now for the fam raid. Hey guys, you're just in time for the big show. Now, I'll be taking this. Yeah, tug on your chain. Somehow she can break free just by pulling on it. Sorry. The moment you lift off in that airship, the whole land will know you are not true Temple Knights, and you will be made to answer for your crimes. Once we're in the air, it will not matter what anyone knows, you fool. We will not be returning once we have slain you and your friends. Then to arms. And astro globes. No one shall stand in the way of my fate, especially not some dog's body of the form. And so now, the level 50 Astrologian Challenge goes into full combat mode. Yeah, like they're already getting started and we haven't even appeared. Yeah, let's get as many of these things gone as we can. I'll agree with that. Lady Leveva, I will give you an aspect of benefit. I will do the same with Shanquinard. Also could use some healing. Oh, I get to cast benefit 2 here. Everyone in my group should get something out of this one. Yeah, this Temple Knight here has no clue that he's getting taken down by an Astrologian. He was completely oblivious. He didn't have a clue. Thank you, Lumina, appreciate it. But if I may ask, why did you delete your alt that had come to our free company? Let's get you some healing there, Kimperan. Oh, sorry, I can't let you... Well, you did get that off. And you could use some healing here. Yeah, Kimperden's got the old world thaumaturge over a barrel at this point. Sealed missive. What's inside? And is there more enemies coming? No, that's it. Really? That was all? Like when you get a challenge like this, you usually get wave upon wave of ads appearing. Well, let's find out what's going on. Of course I knew the Temple Knights were false. I recognized the astrologer and we saved almost immediately, and I found it insulting that they believed I would not. I also knew that they would lead me to the true perpetrators if I played along, fully aware that you, Loyal 3, would follow. And I am pleased to know that you also knew that we would somehow crawl our way out of this little tussle with our lives, because I was uncertain for most of the journey. Okay, thanks for letting me know there, Lumina. Appreciate it. Well, I was certain Matthia would make it, for the stars have already told me he would unlock the 6th gate here at the Steel Vigil, the very location we ended up at despite our unexpected ordeal. Your fate, Jean-Quenard, well, I never bothered reading it, for I thought that you would skip this lesson like you have every other one. So, later that night... Matthia, gaze upon the night sky and open your soul to the final constellation, the Spear. As a Dragoon, I approve of this one. As someone who mains as a Dragoon, I approve of this one. Hey there, Azure, welcome. The Spear is the gate to the 6th heaven, where the Fury resides in a palace of ice carved by her own spear. Ice formed of moonbeams collected by the lover Menthina. Which is why they're probably both situated here. The Spear fills us not only with the power to overcome our enemies, but also the compassion that is necessary to grant those same enemies mercy. So there she is. And now that power is yours, to see directed to those whose fates require it. And what I like about the theory about Halone's constellation is that she's not sideways, she's not upside down or any weird pose like that. Like, she's actually standing upright. Like, it actually looks the way it is supposed to. It is done. You have attuned yourself to the 6th lower heavens. And now that you know their strength, the true journey begins. Yeah, mission accomplished for Matthia. So there we go, we have 6 heavens now. Oh crap. Well, thankfully we're not going to have to worry about dealing with Svara over there. You have my congratulations, Matthia. What has taken me 20 summers to accomplish you have done, and more in a matter of moons. More like 2 years, but I can see where you're coming from. But our time together has taught me that, despite what we may believe they are, we all have our rules, and each rule is just as important as the other. Without taking both Kimperen and you under my wing, you would have never saved Leveva from her assailants. Meaning, in a way, I saved Lady Leveva. Not that I am the one to take credit for all the credit for such heroism. So I guess we give this to you for some reason? Nor shall I take the credit for this missive that never would have been discovered were it not for me taking you and Kimperan under my wing. Ah, that cold stare! It befits this god's forsaken place. Point taken. Let us break the seal and see what we... Why, this handwriting! I've seen it many a time before. It is mine uncle's. But that would mean... It would mean the highest-ranking astrologer in all Ishgard has been attempting to assassinate us. If the tribunal were to hear this, he will be hanged. And a hanging will only earn us another ill-tempered orthodox astrologian unwilling to open his eyes to the benefits of our discipline. No, we can use this missive to our advantage. As long as this remains on our hands, so too does the chief astrologian.
And you're saying we use the mister to blackmail Furthermore? I am saying we merely grant the chief astrologer in his life in exchange for a little assistance in furthering our just and noble cause. No more, no less. I see. You are quite the devilish, my dear. Very well, I will summon mine uncle to the ostroscope. There we can present him with our offer.
So this ends back at the observatorium. Let's warp out of here just in case that fighting ends up over here. And we don't want to have that coming our way. Time to once again dance with the heretics. Because of course the observatorium is so far away from Camp Dragon that, I mean, you can see it on the horizon, but it's quite a bit of distance to cover here in the snow and the cold. Yeah, we're running through the snow while generating more of our own. Hey there, Sir Eldrick. Please tell me I'll get to have fun with the Stenian for the Stormblood Dragoon challenges. Pretty please? That'll be cool. I'm bringing the heretic's horse into the observatorium. I was about to call this the Astrorium for some reason. Yeah. Gaze into it! Oh, we have to... Oh, we have to... I think we have to go up to the top, actually. Yeah, we're not just, getting to speak with Fornamore, we're actually standing at the top here. Where is Jacquinard? Yeah. Conspicuous by his absence. Oh, there he is. Why must you insist on pestering me, Jacquinard? I gave you your letter, now leave me be. Ah, but that would not be... But wouldn't that not be the only letter you've written lately, would it? Perhaps you recall a certain letter to the Forum? A letter carried by a party of less than savory characters who attempted to kidnap Lady Laveva and deliver her to Sharlians, not to mention kill me, my manservant, and my good friend Matthia here, whom you may have forgotten is currently an honored guest of House Fortin. Read him and weep. A letter drawn up and signed by none other than you, Nuncle. But do not presume to misunderstand us. We wish neither your disgrace nor your death. At least not at our hands. In fact, we wish very little from you. Not, you might say, in the sense that you ought to never again use your influence to hamper our efforts at spreading Sharlayan astrology here in Ishgard. Involve yourself no more in the affairs of me or my guests, and your secret remains safe. I will even forgive you for trying to have me murdered. That, if that is, you give me your word. It's not as if you've left me with much choice. You have my word, but know that silencing me will not make your nonsense any more accepted in the vault. There are others who will see you fall, others who care little whether or not I speak my peace. We are fully aware of the peaks we have left to scale. However, we shall not let that discourage us.
I have been shown a path that I altogether plan on walking, and the stars shall guide my way.
The stars foretell many things, my dear, and not even the best readers can see them all. Do not forget this.
So we have silenced him, but to hear him tell it, he was the least of our worries. Which is why we must strengthen our own bonds so that we might stand united in our cause. Synastry, to use a term taught to me by my grandfather.
Oh, but he's that way even when you meet him in the Rami Born storylines that are around level 35 there, Azure.
By temporarily enjoining your fate with that of your companions, they will reap the star's benefit as you do. Master this technique, and all our enemies have over us will surely weaken. So that's 24,000 experience points plus the ability Synastry. Generate an etheric bond with a target party member. Each time you cast a single target healing spell on yourself or a party member, the party member with whom you have the bond will also recover HP, equaling 40% of the original spell. Also increases spell-based restoration by 20% and lasts for 20 seconds. So yeah, it sounds very indispensable.
There we go. So yeah, we'll now just resume course here. Oh, hello there. Oh, this is a white mage. But yeah, you're in the wrong outfit. You need to be in an astrologian's outfit. In any event, though, I guess we will continue on for the first Heavensward challenge for the astrologian. So let's speak with Jacquinard for the level 50 astrologian challenge part 3, I guess, in this instance, entitled Charlian Ascending. So eager is Jacquinard to talk with you, it's almost as if there were a giant exclamation point hovering over his head. Oh, that's my ceremony of eternal bonding tuxedo there, Lumina. It's glamoured for my healer. Now that my fine uncle has so graciously agreed to discontinue his meddling in our affairs, I believe we may find our peers and colleagues more receptive to our proposals. Perhaps I shall begin with another trip to the vault to inquire about them reconsidering my petition to grant Lady Laveva the opportunity to speak with the Conclave. I think we'll have to do more than that. We all have our strengths, Jacquinard, and none will deny yours is convincing seemingly sane people to do your bidding. Matthia here is a testament to that. I look forward to hearing of your progress. As for myself, there are still some questions I need answered. The first being, how exactly did Fallamore come into contact with the Charlian assassins? Oh, take care there, Star Knight. Thanks for joining us.
Kimperan, attend me. I wish to visit Foundation and learn if there have been any sightings of suspicious foreigners.
Very well.
Might I suggest that Matthia do the same here at the Observatorium? Perhaps the second call on our new ally will help mine uncle aught he may have pretermitted in the heat of the previous moment. Yeah, that's a word I've never seen before. And a bit hard to pronounce too.
Alright, so as they make their way off to other places, let's check out any people out here at the Observatorium who may have had a hand in this mess, including Fallamore himself. Well, you're so conveniently here, why not?
7 hells! I rue the day I ever see another Charlian. Please, I've done all you ask. What more do you want from me? Blood? Or are you simply here to boast? Or mayhap you wish to know how the Charlians came to be involved in my scheme? Ha! I thought as much. If it was so important, why didn't your Lady Laveva ask me earlier? Her head is so far in the stars she fails to see what unfolds around her on the ground. The truth is, it was never my scheme in the first place. It was those Charlians. They came to me not long after Professor Mace's ship was diverted to Thanalin. Yes, I said diverted. The pirates in the Strait of Multhor, the magically manipulated storms off the Rotano, all were staged to prevent your friends from ever arriving. But when they did, the Charlians were forced to change their plans. They required help hiring local hands discreetly, something they could not do as foreigners. I agreed to lend them my aid because I felt we both stood to benefit from the disappearance of my nephew and that foul chit. Ouch. With the side of ouch. Alright, running further down. We're not going to throw ourselves off, because I think that would be a bad idea. Alright, not standing here. Oh, but yeah. Endmel standing at the base of the tower. Alright. If it has to be that way. The Chief Astrologian? There's rarely a day when he isn't meeting with visitors from across the realm and beyond. Well, this past moon he has been entertaining with guests with very distinct markings on their faces. I asked Lord Fullermore whence they hailed, and he only answered, the North. And then that takes us back to Ishgard. Yeah, good one there, Azure. Alright. Nighttime has set here on Ishgard, but our work is not yet done. Oh, well done there, Lumina. I hope you enjoy it. Actually, earlier today, while I was editing this week's Tales of Eorzea vlog, I actually downloaded Neverwinter onto my PS4. For those of you not familiar, Neverwinter is an MMO, a free MMO, based around Dungeons and Dragons. And one of my old friends from a previous MMO actually has recently downloaded the game themselves, so I decided I might as well give it a look. So I have had the opportunity to dabble with it just a little bit for about 20 minutes, and I think I do actually want to turn that into a Let's Play somewhere down the line, a live LP, maybe immediately following World of Final Fantasy. Alright, so let's speak with Shanquinard. The Charlians came to him? That can only mean, then, that my uncle was only a pawn in a much larger game. A game that began long before we were ever involved. Think back, Matthia. The bandits in the Black Shroud, and those pirates you described that attacked you in Limsa, they all had strange facial markings, as did our false astrologian. It is not much, but perhaps Lady Leveva will be able to make more sense out of it all. Despite the time we have spent together, I have this feeling she is yet to be completely honest with us. Oh, but look at me, her beloved uncle tries to have me killed, and the next day I begin doubting everyone. What a sad, sad state of affairs. Perhaps to clear my head I should call on that fine young Viscountess visiting House Hallinor from a family's stead in the Eastern Highlands. This information on Fullermore's associates should be relayed to Lady Leveva immediately. Would you be so kind? I seem to recall them saying they'd be questioning Highborn in the Pillars. Ark of the Venerable. Alright. Well, that's actually pretty much right where we are. Question is, where exactly will Kimperan be positioned? I mean, he could be anywhere, to be honest. Oh, he's actually in plain sight. Lucky me. My lord, were you able to learn anything of import at the observatorium? Well, here's what went down. Lord Fullermore was not the one to hire the Charlians. Lady Leveva will want to know. Lady Leveva? Lady Leveva! She was right here! Crap. We must find her. I would not think any harm could come to her here in the sense of the Holy See, but then again, that is what we believed about Camp Dragonhead. I shall search the Hoplon. Might I ask you to search in the opposite direction near the last vigil? I smell a desire to eliminate heresy. Closed beta mail for Terra Online. Okay, so it's to the right of Forton Manor. Okay.
Yep, I see the icon appearing. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I think I know exactly who you are. Yeah, I recognize those facial markings.
I am sorry, I think you have mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, I think not. Oh, I think not. Is this a doppelganger like we've seen in past challenges?
Matthia, when you were speaking with Kimperan, someone approached me from behind and placed a dagger to my back. I had no choice but to be led silently away. Luckily, my assailant let down his guard when we arrived in the shadows, and I was able to deliver him a swift kick to the groin. I've been running ever since.
Well, here's what's going on.
So Voldemort wasn't the architect of this scheme to drag me back to Charlene after all. I had my suspicions. I was a fool to believe they would simply let me leave. Do you recall when I mentioned that there were people in the old world intent on hoarding our nation's knowledge? Well, it appears my efforts to train you and Jean-Quenard have attracted their ire. Matthia, allow me to apologize. I have not been wholly frank with you about my reason for visiting Eorzea. The truth is, I came here because of my father.
We learn as the snow starts to fall.
My father dreamed of rekindling the Holy See's interest in Charlene astrology, believing that it would be of great benefit to the embattled people of Ishgard. He came here several moons before I was born, intending to remain only for a season. However, he never made the return journey. His dream was left unrealized, and his newborn daughter left without a father.
Ouch.
Never once did I meet him, but every night when I look to the stars, I know that those are the same skies he too gazed upon, the same skies he used as his strength and guide. It was only natural that I follow in his footsteps, in spite of the objections of my mother, who did not wish to see her only daughter lost as well. And here I am in Eorzea, almost 2 decades later, pursuing a dream my father never lived to realize. A dream that has become my own. And now someone is trying to stop me. Well, just let them try, I say. Just let them try.
And no sooner do we say that, Lady Leveva, a maiden of your beauty should not wander off without an escort. Monsters hide even in the shadows of the pillars.
Maiden? Flattery will earn you nothing, Jean-Quenard, but I will accept it nonetheless. Tell me, what did the Vault say to our proposal?
Shot it down as usual.
Oh no, they didn't. They accepted it. We have been given official permission by the Holy See to conduct a symposium on the wonders of Charlene astrology with you as our guest speaker. Now come, we must hurry back to the Athenaeum and begin preparations. More than 15 summers to make ready for this moment, and now I only have a matter of days.
And so it's Jean-Quenard who ends this. Well, why don't we get a last word from Lady Leveva?
I've never seen Jean-Quenard that enthusiastic about, well, anything. I suppose we best hurry back to the Athenaeum before the passion cools and he finds a warm bed in which to reheat it.
Just hang on, voice. Just a few more minutes and we're done. Just a few more minutes and we're done. Because we've been going for 2 hours now. Alright. So back over to the Athenaeum. And we'll see what Jean-Quenard has to say. Hey there.
Matthia, this has been a most beguiling past few moons. I must say I truly did not expect the turns my fate has taken. I suppose that speaks much to my capacity as a reader of the heavens. I am not blind to what goes on in Foundation, so I will not claim that my life is in any way difficult. But that does not mean I do not have my share of troubles, however trivial they may be. Being second in line to a countship is not all halls and rainbows. My father only truly cares about my older brother, just like the rest of my family. They expect great things from him. From me, they expect nothing. For a long time I tried to prove that I could be as great as my brother. It is why I went to Charlian. It is why I've tried to do things I had no business even trying. Then once I realized no one was looking, I simply stopped caring. My actions becoming more and more outlandish, because at the end of the day, that is what everyone expected. But then you two walked through that door and helped me realize that maybe life is more than the coffin that has been fitted for me. Maybe the fate I believed was mine was not mine at all. And for helping me see that, Matthia, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And that is where we get 24,000 experience points, 683 gil, and we bid farewell to Jankwarnar, Leveva, and Kimporen. And so there it is. All level 50 quests for all the Heavensward classes and Realm Reborn classes now done on Matthia. And let me just say, this top row looks pretty good. I am very satisfied with this. Plus, I've got 560s that I can claim for Paladin, Dragoon, Ninja, Black Mage, and White Mage. And so, next goal for me before Stormblood comes out is to grind one of the Heavensward classes to 60. And based on your votes that you've given me to this point, I did say I was going to render my decision once I received votes up until the point that Matthia completed the level 50 Astrologian challenge. Based on the votes he gave me, I will be grinding the Dark Knight to level 60. So when Matthia gets featured in more Tales of Eorzea webcasts, and we're not doing simulcasts with Tham, I will be doing grinding for Matthia to getting him to become a level 60 Dark Knight. So that is going to be quite an interesting journey, since tank is of course not my main. And I have 3 60 DPS classes. But I guess I'll be adding a second 60 to my tank repertoire for Matthia as I get him further along in terms of his grinding. Yeah, there we go. Our journey is now officially complete. And it feels good. And the fact that I get to celebrate in the snow is just as sweet as well. It feels good to have accomplished these things with Matthia over 3 full years of playing this game. And for the longest time, most of that stuff wasn't even accomplished because all I wanted to do was just play Dragoon. I didn't want to play anything else other than that. But now that I've broadened my horizons, as it were, and expanded my knowledge and appreciation of the various other classes, I'm grateful for the fact that I have put in the effort that I have to get as far as I have with Matthia. So that is going to do it for tonight's edition of A Day in the Life at Tales of Eorzea with Matthia Griffin here in Final Fantasy XIV. And so I will look forward to seeing you guys in terms of live content again on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, which is when we'll be joining up with Tham and his friends to once again see if we can't bring down the mighty Zervan in the extreme mode. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. So, until next time everyone, this is Matthia and Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.